Alright, as you can see, I had to zoom out for this one, and even then they won't fit. I have an immense amount of foundations. Hi everyone, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Nikki and this is Into Beauty. This is a channel all about beauty, so makeup, skincare and perfume of course. And today we're going to start off our makeup collection video. The reason I'm saying collection video and not declutter video is because I've bought a lot of new products the last few months, and declutter, I'm not ready for it. So this is going to be a series. I'm going to walk you through every single item in my makeup collection, and you can see what I think of them and also all of the products in depth. I'm going to talk about my base products, so primer, foundation, concealer, primers, etc. But also cheek products, bronzer, blush, highlighter, eye products, mascara, eyeliner, brow products, eyeshadows of course, but also my lips. So lipstick, liquid lipstick, lip liners, lip oils, all of the above. And I'm going to split those up into parts because they're way too long. I was planning on putting them in one video, but it's too much to handle. So I'm going to recycle this intro. You will see this every single time, and in the coming weeks we're going to see in depth my collection. In a half a year, maybe in July, I'm going to do a declutter. That's the moment that I will go through them all in depth, going to swatch them, going to compare them, see what I can impart with and what I can't. But right now I haven't tried a lot of them. They're still new in the packaging, or I've just tried them once and I'm not ready to part with them. So that's the reason we're doing a collection video and not a declutter. If you are curious what is in my makeup collections, please stay tuned. This is one of my favorite products to try because I'm always on the hunt for the perfect foundation. On the top we have got some high-ends, then we got some low-end Drugstore and K-Beauty. Most of them won't match me. I am aware. I just bought a white foundation and I bought a blue concealer. In the summertime I need a little bit of a darker shade because I get tanned easily. However, I'm wearing lots and lots of sunscreen. I still get tan easily. And it's winter time, I look like a ghost, so I need some lighter shades. I don't got any PR. I bought them all with my own money. Enough rambling, let's just get into it. First one up is this one, the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. It's one of my favorites. It's really nice, smoothing on skin, and it refreshes itself during the day. So that means during the day your oils will come through. It will look more glowy, natural, healthy. It will be even more beautiful. In the beginning it will be satin matte foundation, really lovely, and during the day will be more glowy, dewy foundation. So you will get two foundations in one. And what I love about this foundation as well is that you could easily reapply. Because of the self-refreshing part, you just need to blot your oils and apply just a bit of a fresh coat over it, and you're good to go for the whole evening. This won't last me like 10 hours, but it will last me a good solid 6 to 8. Other than that, I really like the color match, especially during the summertime. I've got the shade 220 Linnen, so 220 Linnen. Keep in mind, I will tell you again when we get to powders, but the powder foundations don't match with the foundations. You need a lighter shades in the foundation powders. Then we got the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. I've got mine in 1 and 2 Ecru. This is one of my favorite foundations for full coverage. You maybe would have seen my foundation review. I will link it in the eye and down below. But I really like this foundation. It lasts all day. Back in the day when I was going to a party or I had to work a full day in retail, like 11, 12 hours because of Christmas time, this is the foundation I would wear. It's a real beautiful foundation, and the shade match is really good. This is a bit more neutral, as you could see, than that one, but still It's a really good shade. Then I got two of Dior. One is in the regular Forever and the other one is in Forever Skin Glow. I do have two different shades. This one is in 1.5 N. My perfect shade, I would say, in the wintertime is 1. And my perfect shade in the summertime is between 1.5 and 2. When I got a 10, 2 is perfect. I like to use this one in the summertime. Really, really lovely. And this one more in the winter or like say fall when I have still a bit of a tan. Now I've got a lighter foundation again, so I could mix in that one. Otherwise I just mix in a lighter foundation. But this is a beautiful matte satin foundation. Lasts long, lasts about 6 to 8 hours, just like the Shiseido one. I really like this foundation and I always get compliments on my skin whenever I wear this one. As you can see, this is the old packaging. You could see at the logo, this is the new logo, this is the old logo. This one is the Skin Glow. Beautiful glowy skin, even for combination oily skin just like me. It's really, really lovely. I love it a lot. I use it usually in the summertime. I know most people like the glowy stuff in the winter. I don't. I embrace my natural oils in the summertime and I express it with a glowy foundation. This is the regular one. I know they have a new one out. The nude one I don't like. And that one I have tried it. And the other one, the Glow. As you could see, darker than the other one. But a better undertone. For the summertime, that's perfect. And as you could see, this is not like matte as the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is just a satin-like. And I will be doing foundation reviews on almost every single one of them. If you have a preference which one I should start with, please let me know. Then we go to the Lancome Tint Ultra Wear. This is a classic, just like the Estee Lauder if you ask me. It's a beautiful product. This one is in 240W. I bought it in the summertime, so that's why it's darker. A bit of a yellow undertone, but nothing a bit of blue can't fix. I really love the finish of this one. Just like the Estee Lauder Double Wear, a bit of a matte satin-like. But if you look at the coverage, it's bit in between this one and the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So if you don't like the heaviness of the Estee Lauder Double Wear, this could be a really lovely option for you. They have good shade matches and they are really, really lovely in duration for like 8+ hours. So full working day. I really like this foundation. Probably should get a better shade match for the winter time. Let me put that down on my wish list. Then we got the Sisleya Latent Anti-Aging Foundation from Sisley. This was a really, really, really expensive foundation. I mean like $90+. This is the most expensive foundation I've got and I don't like it. I seriously don't. I've got the shade 1B Ecru. I shade matched them in store. I was really happy about it. My colleague applied it to me, so I was certain of the color. And look how yellow it is. I don't know what happened. Maybe the tester was a bit old and it didn't match, but this is not my shade, as you can see. It's really light coverage and I mean like it blends away. So there's nothing left. But I do love it for mixing in. So if I've got a foundation that is too pink, this is my go-to foundation to mix in. It leaves a beautiful finish that way. Otherwise, I really don't like it. Please save your money. It's horrible on me. It's a hydrating foundation, but it clings to my dry patches. It should be with lots of skincare in there, but it feels drying at the same time. It looks terrible. This is not it. Next one up is the Il Makiage foundation in 060. Woke up like this. I got sucked in. I saw it on Instagram and I got sucked in and I was like, yeah, sure, let me get it. Didn't know I was applying to the subscription and after 2 months I received another and they billed me. And I was like, wait, what just happened? I emailed them and they told me I would subscribe to them and I was okay, immediately cancel please. They never stated it. There are lots of warnings online when I researched it that they just do that. I gave one away to a friend. Just one of the reasons I don't buy from Il Makiage. Why would you ever make someone subscribe to a foundation and don't ask? This isn't a cheap foundation, it isn't really expensive, it's a bit in the line from these. It's okay, they shade match me online of course. It's a bit dark, but I can use it in the summertime. It's really, really heavy. It's heavier than the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's a real thick foundation, so you really have to spread it out. That's the main reason I don't really like it. I can mix this in with something like the Sisleya. I've done that before. I like it better that way. And I was trying to make this one work. We'll see. It dries down really nice. So because you don't have to powder it, it's just fully matte. If you like a full coverage, heavy duty foundation that dries down, you don't have to powder, it stays on all day for oily skin, it's a really good foundation. I just don't like the ethics because of the foundation subscription, and I don't like the fact that it's really heavy. Is it a favorite? No, absolutely not. And then I got this one. Yes, it's too dark, I know. I bought it too dark because Marshalls. This one is an NC25. My shade is NC15. I was like, okay, let me take a white foundation or a foundation that's too light and I can mix it because I really like this foundation and it was like 70% off. Okay, I can try it for that price. I've gone through multiple bottles in the past, just like everybody else that wore makeup in the zeros. As you can see, it's too dark, but it's not extremely too dark. In the summertime, it would kind of match. And now you can see this one is more pinky toned. These two are more yellow and those would match really well together. It will neutralize each other. Would be a foundation that I will be mixing in with something else. If you buy a MAC foundation for the first time, remember they matches different way around. Usually when you are cool toned you buy a C, when you're warm toned you buy a W. MAC is the different way around because they say you should pick out a shade that's correcting you. I'm warm or more neutral, so neutral warm. And this one is neutral cool. So I should be picking up a neutral cool to cancel out the neutral warm. I know it's kind of confusing. MAC is the only one that does that. But I do love this foundation. I do like the formula. I do like how it sits on my skin. It's a nice satin foundation. So I will be keeping this and probably will pick up my correct shade in this. Next one up is the Guerlain foundation in Terracotta Le Teint in shade 2 and 2 neutral. And this is a nice foundation. If you like full coverage matte foundations, go to Guerlain. They have two beautiful foundations in those lines. That one and this one. I will show that one in a bit. It's too dark. I shade matched it in the summertime, so that's why it's too dark. But in the summertime this works lovely. As you can see, it's really thick and heavy, but it stays on for days, like maybe 12 plus hours. And it's self-setting, so you don't have to powder this one down. In the summertime that would be a quite good shade match. I really like this foundation. But you must love high coverage. So not a medium buildable, no, high coverage. Immediately it's high. If you like more airy, fluffy, satin-like coverage, don't get this one. If you do like a high coverage, a matte foundation, you're oily skinned, try it out. It's really good. And then we got this one. This is a small tester size. I got it from the brand. 2 and neutral, the Parure Gold Skin Matte Foundation. I bought the same shade because that one was a good shade match. This one is lighter. Don't know why, but this one is better shade match in the winter time. So I don't mind. I can wear this one in the winter time and the other one in the summertime. This is a little bit less perfecting than that one. This is just, you won't see any flaw. This one is a bit more medium to high coverage. The same texture though, so if you don't like heavy foundation, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I do like a thicker coverage foundation because it really blurs out my pores. But this is more a medium to high coverage than this one. This is more high coverage, fully blurring. This one is a bit more satin natural. Even though this one says matte and that one doesn't. Can't tell you why, just is. If I had to pick one, I would say go for the Terracotta Le Teint. But don't sleep on the foundation from Guerlain, they're really good. Okay, the next one up is the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation in the 5 Fair Neutral. You have to shake this one up. I bought it when we were in the States because we don't get any Urban Decay anymore. In the last 10 years they came into the Netherlands, went out of the Netherlands, came into the Netherlands, went out of the Netherlands like 5 times, and they just recently, maybe 2 years ago, got themselves removed again. I don't know why. They were in a big retailer all over the Netherlands and they sold really well, I believe. Maybe they couldn't keep up with the demand. This is a really lovely foundation. Just like the Estee Lauder Double Wear, a bit of a lighter texture, but really full coverage. So if you like a full coverage foundation, but you don't like the thick, heavy texture from the Guerlain Terracotta Latin or the Il Makiage one, try this one out. I know everybody and the mother have seen this, but still, I would like to give it a shout out as well. It's a really beautiful foundation with a satin matte finish. You do have to set this one down if you wanted to stay it all day, but it will dry down. If you wanted to keep it on for all day, you should. This one is my winter shade, as you can see, and I'm really happy about the shade match. This one will be a go-to foundation for me in the winter time. I really like this one. Another really popular foundation is the Easy Blur from Huda Beauty. I picked it up again in the States. We do got this one in the Netherlands. Huda Beauty is about 3 years now, 2 years in the Netherlands, and I'm really happy about it because normally we won't get brands like this. This is the shade Shortbread 200B, and I think I got a good shade. It's a bit lighter than the Urban Decay one, but I think it matches really well in the winter time. Again, not in the summertime. In the summertime I will have to mix it, for instance, with this one. That's why I don't mind having a bit of a darker shade. And as you can see, it's a really lovely foundation. I don't know who says it's matte, because it isn't. It's really a classic satin foundation. As you can see, this one is matte, this one is a satin foundation. And I know this one is already on, but still, if you let this one dry, it's still satin. It's a lovely coverage, medium to high. You can build it up, and I really like this foundation. It's a really good option if you like a full coverage foundation or a medium coverage foundation. You could just leave it at medium. And we got 2 foundation sticks. I really love foundation sticks, so I had many more, but I used them all up. When I want something quick and easy and I have to be running out of the door, I usually grab a foundation stick or a cushion, and these are really, really good. I really like these. This is the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Stick Foundation, and I've got it in 1 neutral. Like I said, the Skin Glow I got in 2. The regular one I've got in 1.5. I opted this one for 1. So I have an easy to use foundation in the winter time from Dior. As you can see, it's a beautiful shade match. I love the finish. It's really velvety. That's the only velvet finish that I have until now. It almost feels like a blurring primer, I would say. It's really, really, really lovely. If you would like to see this in action, I've got a full face of Dior, and I will be doing a foundation review on this soon because it deserves a whole video. Next one up is the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick, and I've got it in the shade 2. I picked this one up in the States when we were over there, and I really am happy that I did. We don't get any Fenty Beauty in the Netherlands. I can't even buy it online. If I want something from Fenty Beauty, I have to be in the States, or I have to buy it from Sephora in France. This is a bit of a lighter shade, so as you can see, a winter time foundation for me. There's usually the time that I like this kind of coverage as well. It is a bit more clinging to my dry patches than the velvet from Dior, but at the same time it's a beautiful finish, and this dries down immediately. So as you can see, I don't actually have to powder it. It's no longer wet. It's a beautiful satin finish. So if you like no fuss foundation that you could just throw on and go, this is a really good one. My oils will shine through a bit during the day, but it will look natural and glowy and not greasy. I like that fact about it. Will it be on my nose during the end of the day? No, it won't. If you are expecting that, you will be disappointed. Perfect for about 4 hours, and after that it will dissipate slowly. A really, really beautiful foundation, if you ask me. And then we got a foundation that I haven't tried. This one will be the next foundation review, probably already online. I will link it down below. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation in the shade Light 20N. So 20 neutral. It is a bit yellow, as you can see. It's quite a bit yellow. I can't tell you anything about this foundation except that I saw it online. I was curious. I haven't tried it yet, so. But I will let you know in my foundation review. I will link it down below so you could see the full effect of this foundation. This is the Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. I got the shade Light Tan Neutral. And when I pump it out, you wouldn't say it's a light neutral shade. It's quite a bit of a yellow shade, as you could see. But when I blend it out for the summertime, it will work. It's self-setting. It's more of a satin matte foundation finish. It's medium to high coverage. And I do love the finish of it. It lasts about 6 to 8 hours again. I'm not mad about this one at all. I usually mix in a bit of a lighter shade because then I can wear it all over the year. But now I have a white foundation, so perhaps I can make it work that way. But it is a really, really nice foundation. So if you like medium to full coverage and you like a satin matte look, try it out. It's really good. Then we got the Makeup Forever HD Skin in 1N14. This is, I think, the oldest foundation I've got right now. Quite yellow. Even next to this one, it's more yellow than that. That's the reason that I haven't used it up yet, because I do love the finish. But I have to mix it in every single time because it won't work otherwise. It clings to dry patches a bit. If you have dry skin, I wouldn't recommend it. It's medium to full coverage. If you want, you can build it up. It's more medium than full. It does dry down and it will last about 6 to 8 hours again. So it's quite similar in formulation like this, only this one is more blurring than that one. This is more textured. So if I had to pick one, I would go with Smashbox one. Then we got the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Performance Wear Liquid Foundation. I've got the Golden Ivory 08. I got this one over in the States because I wanted to try the regular foundation from Bare Minerals and not the powder foundation because I already have that one. I don't think it's a good shade match, it's a bit yellow, but that was the best shade match that they had for me. It's again satin-like, a bit more velvety than another one, but it's really similar in formulation to the Smashbox one. The same dry down, the same length of longevity. It's really, really similar. And as you can see, I can blend it out. It won't highlight any dry patches. I do like this foundation. And if you would like something that's medium but buildable, it's a really nice foundation. I just think I need to adjust my shade. A lovely foundation. Then we got the Chanel Ultra Le Tan foundation. I don't like most Chanel foundations. They are just too light of the coverage for me. When I see those foundations, I'm like, I'd rather wear nothing than I wear that. This is about the lowest coverage that I will go. Or maybe this one. That's about it. This is the only fuller coverage foundation that I have. That's why I picked it up. And this one is in the shade B20. Chanel foundations always lean pinky, if you ask me. If you have a yellow or a neutral undertone, or even an olive, you will be disappointed. This was my best shade match. As you could see, Bare Minerals, Chanel. All of their foundations lean like this. Search for months. If you mix them together, they're making beautiful neutral shade. I don't know why it's so hard. It's a lovely foundation. It will cling to everything on your face, so you should have beautiful, flawless face, just like every other face product from Chanel. They only work if you have like perfect skin and just don't need to cover anything at all. But as you can see, it's a beautiful satin finish, leaning to matte. But you do have to set this one. It won't be self-setting and it will last maybe around 8 hours before it will disappear. If you are willing to pay the price of Chanel, please go to Dior and Lancome or Estee Lauder for matter of fact. Shiseido, great foundation. Guerlain, great foundation. If you're willing to pay the price for Chanel, get one of those. I'd rather have those than this one. Then we go to IT Cosmetics. As you can see, I have 3. Yes, they're all in the same shade. The reason being is that I bought one, then they were hugely on sale, so I bought a backup, and then I did a training for IT Cosmetics and I got a one for free. That's how I got 3, and this is one of my favorite foundations. I usually go through one each year, maybe faster even. I've got enough for 3 years. And this one is still closed, this one is still closed, so it's a bit dark, but this is my perfect foundation for the summertime. I am thinking maybe should I grab a lighter foundation for the winter time. I have already 3 and enough foundation as it is. It's a really lovely coverage. It's a bit glowy, but it will go to satin in a minute. It will set itself down. I've sold many of these, and everybody is happy that when they buy it. When I wear this foundation, when I was working in the retail, everybody complimented me on my skin, on my color match. My hand is my summer shade. This is the perfect match for the summer. Winter, not so much. But for the summertime, it's perfect match. This is just a one and done. And I really love the fact that it's with SPF 50, so I can add another layer of sunscreen. I really like this foundation. I've tried the other ones, Nude One, the Glow. I've tried the matte one. I've tried other foundation from them. I do like their concealer as well. I used it up, so I don't have it anymore. But this is one of the best foundations out there. Beautiful finish, wears all day. I could wear this one like 12 plus hours and won't go anywhere. This is one foundation that I don't have to think about, make a fuss, don't have to powder anything. Well, I said it, but I don't have to powder during the day. When I come home in the evening, it's still the same as when I went outside. I don't like the other ones. This is the best. Then we got another foundation from Estee Lauder. They have now 4 foundations, a higher coverage than the double wear. This one is the lowest, I believe, or the medium, because they have a newer one, the double wear serum. I haven't tried that one, can't tell you anything about it. This is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydro Rescue. This one separates every single time. Every single tester that came in will separate in like 5 minutes. So every time I have to wear it, I will shake it up. You can easily shake it up, there's no issue there, but you have to shake it up every single time. I don't know what's going on with the formula, but it always separates. Nobody knows. I asked Estee Lauder and they don't give any answers back. I've got the shade 2N1 Desert Beige. This is a darker shade, so I could have one in the summertime. This is just a beautiful mix between a foundation and a BB cream. It leaves a lovely glowy finish, really hydrating, really nourishing as well. This won't last like 8 plus hours. This will last about beautifully, I mean like 4 hours. Won't be flawless as when I apply it. When I say like 4 plus hours, I mean like just the same as when I applied it. And don't mean like after that you don't have any makeup on. No, I mean like then you will see the foundation starts to dissipate. As you can see, a really lovely glow. Really good shade match for me in the summertime. Absolutely love these. And like I said in the video for the Estee Lauder Double Wear, they have actually neutral shades. So if you have in trouble finding neutral shades, IT Cosmetics, Estee Lauder, maybe a bit of Dior. Urban Decay does really well with the neutral shades. But if you ask me, one of the best foundations for summertime. Like I said, I love my more glowy, lighter coverage in the summertime. Most people love that in the wintertime. But in the wintertime, I don't get any oil seeping through. So then I would like to have a flawless face just like Snow White. Then we got the Eborium CB cream. I also got the CC cream. I already used that one up. It's really lovely. I've got this one in the shade Doré. It's way too dark. My shade is nude, but I got it from the brand after our training. As you can see, it's really dark. I do love the formula, so I was already looking at picking one up in the other shade. Also the CC cream. Beautiful foundations. These are BB creams with a high coverage. So medium to high coverage, you can build it up, but it's a full coverage as you could see. They are more satin-like and they are beautiful on the skin. They will last like 6 to 8 hours at least. Really good brand, the Eborium ones. But my shade is nude. I just keep this one so I can mix it in with a foundation that it's too light for me in the summertime. For instance, this one is more my winter shade. I could mix those two and this one will be my summer shade. After trying the Shiseido foundation, I wanted to try out the BB cream as well. I believe this one has been discontinued right now. I've got medium natural, like I said, BB cream for the summertime. So this is a bit of a darker shade, but this one is beautiful, glowy. Leaves a low coverage foundation, but you can build it up. You can make it more medium if you would like that. But it's beautifully glowy, similar to the Estee Lauder one. It's gorgeous on the face. Look at that glow. It will be more glowy satin-like, so a real natural finish. Covers all the little imperfections. Stays on for like 4+ hours. When I'm going to the playground or with my little one or running some errands. Look at that perfected skin. Comparing this one, so much difference. I really like this BB cream. I'm not sure if it's still available, but if it is, pick it up. It's really good. That was the last high-end foundation, I believe. Yeah, that was the last high-end. Now we're going to low-end and drugstore. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Cover Foundation. This is not my shade. My shade is vanilla. I can't get it anymore. In the Netherlands it's discontinued. I don't know about the States. If they still have it, please let me know, because whenever I'm coming to the States next time, I will buy like 10 backups, because this is my favorite full coverage foundation. Similar in structure as this one for a fraction of the price. This one is in the shade 175 Cool Undertone. Like I said, I'm not cool undertoned, I'm warm undertoned. This one was the closest match that they still had. As you can see, I can make it work. Maybe in combining it with like the Super BB from Eborium, that's a bit too orange. Or maybe the MAC, that would work. But I love the finish. It's so beautiful. It's full coverage. It's matte to velvet-like. Really makes a flawless base, self-setting, and it lasts for 12+ hours. So if you still can get this in the States, pick it up. Just do it. Don't think about it, just pick it up. The price is good, the foundation is amazing. My favorite full coverage foundation in the drugstore. Please let me know down below if you still can get it in Ulta, Walmart, Target, etc. I need to know. Don't keep me waiting, okay? Then we got the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. I just picked it up when we were over the States. We can't get any CoverGirl over here. Just keep it in mind. I just picked it up because I wanted to try something from CoverGirl. It's my first interaction with them. I've got the light shade 520. I didn't know if it was a good shade match because I can't test it out there. I just picked one up to try out. It's quite too pink, as you can see. I really light coverage. I haven't used it yet, so I can't tell you anything about it. Like I said, I usually use those in the summertime. But for the looks of it, it does cling to dry patches. It's not really a lovely coverage. It's a bit of a wrong shade. I think this will be my worst pick of the year. But I'm going to wear it for a few times, like maybe 5-6 times, and then we'll let you know if this one is terrible or not. If I do need to get some CoverGirl BB cream, CC cream, foundation, etc., please let me know which one do I need to pick up. When I look at this, I'm like, this is a disaster. Another foundation that you have to help me with is the Revlon Candid Glow. And I got the shade 200. This is my perfect shade. In the Netherlands, we can't get Revlon really that well. We have a few retailers online that sometimes sell it, some products from them. I tried to get the new lipstick, glowy lipsticks. Can't get those. I can't get this anymore. It's my favorite foundation for light coverage in the drugstore. It's one of my friend's favorite foundation. I put her on this one. She can't get it anymore. I bought the last shade that they got for her like a year ago, but I can't get it anymore. Is this discontinued? Can I still get it in the States? Should I pick this one up when I'm over there? Maybe we're going this summer, so maybe I can pick up when I'm picking out this one, like 10. I can pick up these or something like that. Let me know, are they still available in the States? I hope so, because this is a beautiful foundation. This is my favorite low coverage foundation from the drugstore. It's a beautiful finish. It's a glowy finish. It's more velvety, doesn't cling to dry patches. It's my winter shade, but I really love the finish, really love the glow, really perfecting. So I would love if it's still available. Let me know, okay? Or if you have something that's similar, please let me know that too. I bought this one in the States as a dupe, hopefully. I couldn't test it out. I saw the skin tint and the face gel from Pixi. Haven't tried anything from Pixi for the face yet. At least no makeup. I do have their highlighter. And this one is in the shade Nude. I'm not sure. This acts similarly to this one. So I might bought a real bad foundation. I haven't tried it yet. I was hoping it would be similar like this, but like the Revlon one, I'm not sure. I haven't tried this one yet. The shape match is okay for the summertime, but I'm not sure if it's something for me. I also picked up the ELF Soft Glam Satin Foundation in the shade 21 Light Neutral. I was hoping this one would be similar. Soft glam satin finish, medium to buildable, long lasting. Sounds about every claim that I give this foundation. I know it says matte, but I'm more satin. I haven't put this one on my face yet, so I can't tell you anything about it. I know I've bought it like 2 months ago. I haven't tried it yet. Color is okay for the summertime. It's a bit yellow, but I can make it work. But I'm not sure about the finish. It feels like it's still sitting on my skin. I know everybody and their mother loves it, but I'm not sure. It feels streaky, doesn't look appealing. That's the reason I haven't tried it yet, because it doesn't look really appealing to me. I am hopeful that it will work once it's on my face, but I'm not sure. Another hope for finding a dupe for this one is the Physicians Formula Diamond Perfector BB Cream, because I was hopeful this one would work as well. I saw that it was quite new. It was light to medium coverage. It's a BB cream, so a bit more lightweight. And I like this one better than the CoverGirl kind or the Pixie. I do like the shape match, it's quite neutral. I'm happy about that. And I could see this work, so I'm happy to try this one out. I haven't tried it on my face yet, but when I was swatching this one, I was like, yeah, okay, I could see this. So I will probably testing this one out and do a comparison between these two. See if it's any similar. But I do like the finish of this one. It's nice and glowy. It's a good shape match for the summertime. So yeah, I'm quite curious how this one will work on my face. Once again, I got it in the shade light to medium. Then we got two foundations from Catrice. This one is a repurchase. This is the Catrice Liquid Coverage in the shade Sand Beige 30. In store we only get like 6 shades and they have online like 15, 20 shades. We can swatch them in store, so that's helpful. And I was thinking this could be a nice shape match. A bit more pinky tone, but I can make that work in the summertime. I don't know which shape match I used to have. That's been like 2 years or so. Even if I look in the viewfinder, it looks quite good. I love the coverage of this one. I love the finish. Right now it's the most similar to this one, but this one is more long wearing and more high coverage. This is more maybe a similar look to the Face Bond, and this one is more like the Estee Lauder. No, they're not dupes. I'm not claiming dupes. I'm just saying the velvety finish and the same coverage, the same lightness. This one could be similar to this one. And the other one that I got was the True Skin foundation from Catrice in the shade 015 Warm Vanilla. True to be told, the only reason that I bought it is because it was 70% discounted, so it was like $2. I was like, sure, I will try it again. I haven't tried it out yet. Quite yellow. And now I'm disappointed. This one worked so well. Look at that. I haven't removed this one, the liquid coverage. Look at that. I can't tell much about the finish. I haven't tried this one yet, so I do love that one. Can't tell you about this one. It is a bit thick, just like the Il Makiage. We'll try it out and we'll see. But the finish does look good. So it looks quite velvety and I can blend it in the shades. Maybe with some blue drops it will be perfect. I will test this one out and will let you know. I've got 2 more L'Oreal foundations. I've got the True Match and the True Match Nude. Yes, we got a pump. We always had. I know in the beginning you didn't have a pump. I believe you now have. And this is in 2 and neutral. And this is a really good shape match. This is an actual neutral. Happy about that. And I love the finish. It's a really nice light coverage to medium coverage. Satin-like, a beautiful glowy foundation that dries up like a satin. It's more full coverage than this one, so it's not comparable. I do like this foundation. It's really velvety. It's almost the same feeling as the Dior. No, it's not a dupe, but it's the same feeling. It's that really true velvet feel. It's highly underrated. And everybody always goes to the new foundations, me included, so I'm no better, but sometimes we forget how beautiful the old ones are. L'Oreal makes the best foundations in my opinion. At least for the drugstore, of course. This one is the True Match Nude and I've got it in the shades 2 to 3 light. This one is darker, as you could see. I'm quite disappointed because I was hopeful that this one would be the same shade match, but no, it isn't. I can make it work, that's okay. It's lighter coverage. No, it's not as glowy as this one, unfortunately. But if I would pick out one of the two, always this one. I like this one, I love this one. So that's the main difference. I like it, I use it a lot to mix in, especially when foundation is too heavy or too thick and I would like something lighter. But I do like the finish of it. It's really just like a light coverage, just a tint. And if somebody asks me, I just want a tint, just like a BB cream, this is a real good one. Just like I said, I like it, I don't love it. This one is the Essence Stay All Day 16 Hour 10 in Soft Beige. I bought this for a full face of Essence and I always liked the Essence foundations, but never found something that I loved. I mean, I love this foundation from Catrice. I absolutely do, always have. Like when I was 15 or so I found it and always loved it, but never found a foundation that I loved from Essence. And you could see this is quite pinky toned. And if you found it looks more orange, but in real life it's more pinky. So it's similar, just like the Chanel shade, unfortunately. I haven't tried it on my face yet, I will let you know. But if I could see it like this, it's high coverage, it's more of a matte look, not a satin, more of a matte look. Fully opaque, yeah, it's completely flawless. I do like the finish of it, so probably I need a lighter shade if they have one. I also got the Glam Foundation Complexion Pro in nude. I was curious 1.5 years ago about the product from Glam, if they were any good. This is real thick, heavy foundation, just like the Il Makiage. It's almost the same formula if you ask me. Full coverage. It is an actual neutral, so happy about that. But it is a really good shade match. It's okay. It's really heavy, full coverage. If you have something like tattoos or something that you would like to cover, yeah, perhaps. But no, it's not really for me. Maybe it will go next time. Maybe I will wear it a few times and I will love it. Got it now for 1.5 years, I believe, and I've used it like twice. Another new foundation to me is the Revolution Skin Silk in the Luminous Serum Foundation F2. Haven't tried this one yet, so it's completely new for me. I do think the shade match is okay. It looks a bit pinky though and a bit light, so I bought it as a winter shade. They say it's a similar formulation than the Armani Luminous Silk. I wouldn't say so, but I do like the more glowy serum-like coverage and I do think it's a nice shade match for the winter. A bit pinky though. I'm quite curious to try this one. I do like the finish that it gives. Another new one that I picked up was the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. This is the same as the Revlon. We can't get Wet n Wild easily over here. I picked this one up in the States. Some retailers online do sell Wet n Wild, but just a few products. Usually I like to buy them in store when I'm in the States. That's what I did. I've got the shade Light Medium. I haven't tried it on my face yet. Like I said, I bought a lot of foundations when we're in the States, like 10. So I still need to try them out. I think it's a quite nice neutral. Good undertone, especially next to this one. It's a bit pinky, but I don't really like the finish yet. I'm curious how it will look when it dries down. It is a nice feeling, a nice texture. It's lightweight, covers just enough. I'm quite curious how this one will look on the face. Maybe one of those two will be a similar product to this one and I can let this one go. Okay, I just got some K-Beauty left. This one is the Holika foundation in the Petite Jelly BB. I don't know if they still make this one. It's maybe 2 years old now, so probably has to go soon. It's good until September this year. The easy part of K-Beauty, they always put on the expiration dates on there. And this one is in the shade 1. This is absolutely my winter shade and this is the applicator. It's really weird if you ask me. You have to scoop it out. It is a really nice jelly velvety finish. Really light coverage, just like this one. But I do like the effect. Do I use it often? No, not at all. And I don't know why. Because I really like the finish. I really like the color for the winter time. But I always forget about it. You can really apply a lot. It's SPF 20, so that's also nice. My SPF is out of date because I opened it 1.5 years ago, but still. Yes, I should wear this one more often in the winter time. Let me try this out in the winter time and we'll see about in a half a year if I would like to keep it or if I almost finished it. We'll see. Then I got the Purito BB cream, the Cica clearing BB cream. As you can see, I have one and I have a backup. This one made it to my best of 2024 spoiler. This is the perfect BB cream. It's the perfect color. I have the shade 23 Natural Beige. It's just the most beautiful coverage, the most beautiful finish. As you can see, it's quite gray, but it actually makes a beautiful shade on my skin. Just leaves a glowy, healthy look. Doesn't look anything like makeup. It does set down a bit, but I like to powder it anyway. It's just the perfect coverage, the perfect look. And I know it looks like gray, but if you look at in my winter shade, it's okay. But I really love this foundation. And if you would like to see how this one looks on the skin, just look at my best of 2024. I will apply it over there. I really love this BB cream. If you just get one BB cream, get the Purito one, Cica clearing BB cream. I absolutely love this one. Another one is the Heimish BB Moringa Ceramide BB cream. I've got the shades 23 and 21 and I do like this one a lot. This is a beautiful tinted moisturizer with SPF 30 in there and it's a beautiful foundation, BB cream, whatever you would like to call it. It is a bit or yellow toned, but not bad at all. I could make it work. It is my winter shade. This is almost my summer shade, I'm sorry. The 21 is my winter shade. And it's a beautiful finish, nice and glowy. I don't love it as much as this one because this will stay on all day. And this one is more for 4 to 6 hour wear. But I really like the finish. Beautiful shade match, beautiful coverage. It's a light to medium. Absolutely lovely. And this is one of the reasons that I don't wear medium coverage foundations. Koreans don't do high coverage foundations a lot. That's where mainstream brands come in for me. But the low coverage ones, sometimes they do in mainstream, but they still excel, the K-beauty ones. So if you like something like that, look at that. It's a beautiful finish, beautiful glow. And the last ones up are my cushions that I have right now. I usually use up my cushions maybe 2 a year because they're so easy, especially when I travel. I already got backups. Most of the time when you buy a cushion foundation you will buy backups at the same time, so you will buy a 2-pack and you can also buy the refills separately. So once you have the compact you can buy the refills separately and you can buy the puffs as well. 5 puffs from Heimish are like $3-4. This one is the Heimish one. If I would pick out one of the Heimish products, I would say go for this one. Just because of the ease. I like the foundation just as much. This is a new one. I just opened it maybe 2 weeks ago. I was showing it to a friend, that's why I opened it. Look at that. It's a satin matte finish, beautiful coverage, really easy, just perfect shade. I've got them again in 23. That's my K-beauty shade overall. In the wintertime, sometimes I use 21, but usually I buy 23. And it's just a perfect foundation. This one is the other one from Heimish and this one is the cushion. I really like this foundation. A really lovely one. There are still some other favorites that I don't have right now, but I will be picking up a few more because I want to try them all. I bought the tier ones. One time they didn't have them in stock and they refunded me, and the next time I bought it from a Dutch retailer and then I accidentally bought the wrong shade because I went to the app and then it resetted the shade matches and I got the lighter shades, buy a new one, etc. So I haven't tried the tier one yet because my original retailer is always out of stock. This one is by Lily by Red, the Cotton Blur Cushion. I really like this one. As you can see, this one is a bit more dirty because I used it a lot. It's almost out. As you can see the foundation underneath there. Sometimes when I don't get any foundation left, I will flip the cushion around and you will still get some foundation. This one is the shade 21, so my winter shade, and I really like this one. It leaves a beautiful satin-like finish, beautiful coverage. I don't have to worry about my acne or something like that. You will have some extra SPF in there, some extra skincare. I really like this foundation as well. If I had to pick out one of the two, I would say the Heimish one, but I really like this one. So this is a really good option. But once again, this one I like better than this one. Another brand that I really like is Clio. Moonshot I really like. And I just saw that my favorite concealer from K-Beauty, the same, has also a cushion in that range. So I will be picking that one up soon. I absolutely love talking about the foundations to you. Please let me know about any recommendations that you still have for me. Now you know what I like and what I don't. Please tell me which foundation you would like to see a foundation review. And please tell me if they still sell this one, so I could pick some up when I'm in the States, or if I have to search for a similar product. Okay, that's going to be it. Don't forget to leave down in the comments below which product you would like to see a review of, or you would like to get some more information about. Please let me know. I will make a video out of it. And also, please give your recommendations of the products I should buy down below, so I can check them out and I can add them to my collection, to my monthly hauls. I'm really curious what your opinion is. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell and give it a like, so I know you love these videos and I can keep on doing them. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!